Hi Stampers, it's Kristy here from KristyCoromandel.com, and this is our project that we're going to be working on today. This is a mini version of the gift bags that we had created a couple of days ago. So this little treat bag here uses a 6x6 designer series paper, and our bag measures 4.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch wide, and you'll be able to fit some little treats in, like these little chocolate bars, etc. You can fit 2 of these into your little gift bag. So let's make that now. So what you're going to need is a piece of 6x6 piece of paper. You can cut one out of a 12x12 sheet. Well, I've just got one here from one of our holiday catalogue designer series paper packs, which is perfectly plaid. And you're going to need a stamping trimmer. I'm using my trimmer here with my scoring blade to help me score my project. You can always use a scoring tool. Now, you want to have the outside image facing towards you, okay? And you also want one that's got a pattern on the other side, that when we fold this over, it's not going to be upside down. So I've picked a nice fun pattern on the front, and I've just got something quite simple on the back. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to line this up on our 3/4 of an inch mark. Now I'm going to do this on the thin strip side here first to start with, and then I'm going to flip it around. Actually, we're going to start right here. Let's try that again. So I'm going to line this up on my 3/4 of an inch mark, and I'm going to score that. Then I'm going to put this into my 2 7/8 of an inch. We'll score that again, followed by 3 5/8 of an inch. And score. And then lastly on the 5 3/4 inch mark. Okay, then I'm going to turn this 90 degrees, and I'm going to score this again at the 3 1/4 inch mark. So I'm going to use the side here on my right hand side. And then I'm going to flip it completely over and go on the 3 1/4 inch mark again on the other side. Okay, so here's what our pattern paper already looks like with all the score lines. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over my top. Okay, so this is going to be the top part of my gift bag, and now I can fold all my other remaining scoring lines. So I'll fold this one down at the bottom as well, and then let's fold, we'll start at this end, and I'm using my bone folder to help burnish those folds. I've got this little bit right on the end here. Okay, so this here is what ours look like so far. So I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to stick my flap down. I'm going to use some tear tape for that. So I'm going to make sure I've got it right on the edge. Okay, and I'm going to put some down the bottom here as well. Okay, there's our top part, and then down the bottom here I'm just going to cut out a little section right down the bottom here, and then I'm going to cut along these score lines, and I'm going to miter the corners, which means just to take a little bit extra snippet off, okay, just so that it folds a lot nicer. Okay, there we go. Now it's time to stick our box together. I'm going to use some tear tape along the outside here as well. Okay, now my tear tape is a bit bigger, so I am just going to kind of tuck that in under there. And the thing that you can do to remove that static, that sticky bit, so it doesn't stick to anything on the inside, is to use your embossing buddy. Just gently go across that. That will actually remove the stickiness from your adhesive. Okay, so it's not going to stick to anything inside your box. So now we can put this together. So I'm going to line this up. There we go, all nicely stuck down. And now I can fold in. And so this seam right here is going to be our back. So I can fold everything in, making sure that this flat piece facing towards my back as well. I'm going to put a bit of tear tape along this strip here. Okay, and there's our little box. So to finish it off, we're simply going to squeeze in the sides, okay, so that we can close this little section here. I've got my little hole punch here, and I'm actually just going to punch a hole right in the center. And I'm going to use our gold trim here. Which ribbon's this called? Shaded Spruce Gold Trim. Okay, so I'm going to thread through my Shaded Spruce trim. Then I can trim it off. So you just want to grab a bit that's long enough that you can then tie this into a little bow. And then I can trim off my ends here. There you go, and there we have it. There's our little gift bag here featuring a 6x6 inch of designer series paper. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time in another project tutorial. But until then, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more fun holiday project ideas. Bye for now.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.